professional belly dancer, I
Yes.
think. Scooter enthusiast, Mr. I don't smoke anymore. I don't smoke any less, though. Oliver Tree is joining us.
Two Faces for Radio.
I got to know about this brand you have here. You're rocking the bullet haircut,
Yes.
but it's not Tiger King, is it? But I'm kind of getting
Definitely
that vibe
not.
from your background.
I don't want to be associated with Tiger King or the franchise, but I will say this was inspired by this guy. His name's Chili Bowl Mullet Man, and you can look him up. This guy is an absolute legend. I'm actually looking to find him. I'm chasing him down. If Chili Bowl, if you're listening to this, reach out to my team. I want to meet you. I want to fly out to have an in-person discussion, and I want your blessing to take the bullet to the mainstream.
Wow.
I think you already have done that.
Well, I'm just getting started, so we'll see. But I do want his blessing, and I do plan to hopefully fly out to wherever he is and have a discussion with this dude, because he is an absolute legend. If you don't know him, Chili Bowl Mullet Man, look him up. This man is crazy.
What does he do?
I don't even know, dude. He just has the bullet. He's a legend.
That's all he needs.
Yes, that's all he needs.
Crazy hairstyles on safari. Chili Bowl Mullet Man. You're not wearing it right now, but I want to know about this iconic outfit that you always are rocking. So the crazy shirt, or I guess jacket, I feel like I could buy that at a Target or something, but where the hell do you buy those pants, dude?
So the pants are Jinkos. They're actually custom Jinkos. I ended up making my own pair, and I started selling my own big parachute pants. And then the jacket I actually stole from my mom's closet. It was something she had since the 80s, and it looked a lot better on me. We'll put it that way. And then the haircut was the haircut I always had. I was too scared to get any other haircuts growing up as a kid. And the glasses were the little glasses that made me feel cool when I was a child. And socks and sandals were arguably the most ridiculous combo of footwear I would wear. So it's basically all the things that as a kid I thought made me cool. And I just kind of encapsulated that together for the first album, and I've retired it, and I'm no longer trapped looking like that guy. I will say the jacket got very stinky. A lot of people think I had a lot of them, but I actually only had one real one. And yeah, we sell jackets now, but they're nothing like the OG classics. So that thing started falling apart. I had holes in it from going to Ukraine, jumping off buildings with wire work, and I had, the thing started just really smelling bad. And you guys
Just
are lucky
normal wear and tear.
we're not in the same room, because I don't typically shower. I try to shower like once a month, maybe twice a month if I have a big kind of event. But I'm a stinky guy, and that stinky jacket got real stinky. So imagine stinky times a million.
As long as you're not busy, you can fit a shower in there every once in a while.
Yep.
Well, nice. So tell us a little bit how you got into all this. You got the scootering, you got the belly dancing, like Tommy mentioned, and obviously your music career in general. How that seems to all kind of mesh together.
Yeah, so I just, I've lived many different lifetimes. I've done so many different things, but I figured out a way to package all the different obscure things of my life into one thing. I mean, did professional scootering through high school. I started as a semi-pro and was competing in contests. And then I had a crash that basically threw me out of it. I actually wrote a song about it called Hurt, and broke both my wrists, the joint that connects the thumb to my hand. I was out, and I was making music simultaneously. I met my bandmate Casey Matson in a belly dance class. He grew up down the street from me. So, I mean, these are just things that are part of me. And when you really are doing the greatest version of yourself, you figure out a way to put all these unique parts of yourself into a package, and you put a nice little bow on it and present it to the world. So that's essentially what I've done. But I've been making music since I was 3 years old. Started playing piano then, and I really hated piano. My parents made me do it. And it wasn't until I found this guitar at a guitar shop that had a built-in amplifier. That's when I really fell in love with music. I had built-in distortion, and that's really where we came to the rocker. And
I just lost my mind hearing all that.
It's a lot. And I will say too, I traveled in the circus. My parents both worked in the circus when I was growing up. So till the age of around 7 or 8, I was pretty much on the road. That's where I got a taste for living on the road. And then I settled down in Santa Cruz, California.
Any crazy circus stories real quick?
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Any crazy circus stories?
I mean, dude, the cronies are crazy. I learned a lot about how to be yourself, how to be unique. I mean, I am a bit of a freak myself, and I would never call a crony a freak. They're just, just like anybody else, just like I'm a normal guy, but they unlocked something unique about themselves and embraced that, and found a way to make a career out of it. And that's essentially what I've done with my music career.
I do want to talk about travel for you here in a minute, because I know that's big. But first, let's get on to Life Goes On, or I've heard you mention Life Goes Onion.
Yes. Original lyrics.
Yeah, how would that have gone? I keep trying to play it in my head and it just doesn't work.
It's life goes onion, 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 onion.
Yeah.
It's not that complicated, but basically there was
Wait, hold on.
What?
Say that again. Do that again.
Life goes onion, 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 onion.
It kind of sounds the same. Like you say on and on and on in kind of a high voice.
Yeah, I just did it. Basically, the original lyrics were about how life is like an onion and it unravels. There's many layers, but Atlantic, my label, their legal team found another song called Life Goes Onion. And they're like, bro, this is way too specific.
Yeah.
Literally going to get you sued. And so I had to figure out a plan B, and I switched the lyrics. Life goes on and 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 on. And I was like, whatever, fuck it, this will work. So I ended up switching it. And I'd like to think if the original version had come out, I think it would have been a much bigger success, but I'm not going to complain here. Obviously we're talking about the song here on radio, so I'm not going to say it didn't work, but I think the original version was actually a lot better and made a lot more sense. And I'm hoping to probably release a free version of it because my lawyer Jeremiah Jeffrey thinks if we sell it, I will get sued. So I'm trying to figure out a solution here, but I do want to release that version.
Isn't that such a shame? The real song "Life Goes Onion" is probably not successful at all, and here we are with this hit, and you can't do anything with it.
I would say I think it'd be even bigger as "Life Goes Onion" because it's such a unique concept. But I mean, there's already a song called "Life Goes Onion," so I'm glad that I didn't put it out.
You had to work with Ty Dolla $ign a little bit too. Did you meet him, or is it all virtual?
He's a legend, bro. I'm a big fan of him. He's been supportive of my vision, and he actually recently I put up these like billboards that were on they were small ones. They were just on like bus stops across LA, and it was for the song, and he ended up stumbling upon it. He hit the QR code because he wanted to see what it was all about, and he loved it. It was something very unique, and I'm not going to really get into what it was, but I will say Ty Dolla $ign is a legend. To work with him and have him be a part of this song was, something that's a dream come true. And I also have some other versions that I'm planning to release soon with some other really big artists and some recreations I've made myself. I'm not going to say too much. I don't want to give it away, but this song goes on and on and on. I'm going to make about 20 different versions. I've already made 7.
I was going to say, I was looking at it recently, and you had like three remixes within the past few weeks or so.
I've got 7 more coming.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome. We can't wait to hear on and on and on and on and on and on and on.
I want to talk to you about your traveling. So you said, like, is travel a really big thing for you?
Basically, it's a way I can maintain working, especially the mundane parts, like finishing an album is the worst part of making an album. Recording is the fun part. So I go somewhere epic. Basically, when I did Alien Boy, I went to Nicaragua, and recently I've been in the Middle East finishing my new album, Cowboy Tears, my country album. And so I did the final production there, went to Morocco and Egypt, and I'm actually planning a trip to go to Thailand to do some final last mixing touches. And then I'm trying to go to India before the year's over. So I still got some more travel to go. I'm hitting all the continents before I turn 30, but I'm really trying to get there before I turn 29. So I'm going to be hitting South America in April for my Cowboy Tears Worldwide tour. And then I'm going to be going to, hopefully by my 29th birthday, if not for my 29th birthday, play a show in Antarctica for the Scientists, a free benefit show for them. So I'm crossing them all off. Those are my last 2 continents. And basically traveling is a big part of not burning out and staying inspired.
You got to let me know if there's aliens in Antarctica, because we've been talking about this for a minute.
Yeah, I mean, anything's possible. It's really the last untouched place on Earth, so I'm excited to get over there ASAP.
So I got to know, least favorite place you've went to and your favorite place you've went to.
Least favorite place would be pretty much anywhere in America. I try to leave as much as I can, and for all those Americans out there listening, no hate, but there's a whole giant beautiful world out there, and you got to go check it out if you can. And I say that in a privileged way, so I know not everyone can, but I make a priority of trying to figure out a solution instead of buying fancy stuff. I just try to save money up to buy tickets to travel. So traveling is, I think, a big part of becoming a rounded person, growing, and really being aware of how much is out there. Favorite places, I have probably top 3. Japan is up there, Bali, Indonesia, and Australia. I would say, you know, Mexico City is up there as well. I mean, I've been to Mexico like 30 times, but Mexico City is crazy. I got really into the Mexican wrestling scene out there, El Lucha Libre, and I'm looking to hopefully come and be a part of that eventually.
I was gonna say, did you try it out?
I would love to. Yes, they're insane over there. They have no rules and they go crazy. People are crying in the crowd. It's a sight to see, man.
You just came from South Africa. How was that too?
It was North Africa. It was incredible. But yeah, just trying to see new things. I'm filming documentaries on the process of all this traveling. And basically, I filmed 17 documentaries in the last 4.5, 5 years. So I'm about to unload a lot of these. None of them are out yet. I built a production company around just trying to get these things edited because I'm filming more than I can even edit. So
yeah,
a team of editors working on these things. But yeah, I'm making a lot of longer form, you know, documents.
What's your goal with that? Are you trying to open people's eyes and say like, hey, this is what's out there, kind of like you said, or is it like a comedy thing, or how is it?
It's all of the above. I mean, it's just too epic that I'm going to all these things. So I want to kind of take people along the trip with me and kind of, if they can't go out there and see it and their jobs don't permit it, or they can't figure out a solution to find out how to do it, this is a way where you can get a glimpse into it and hopefully inspire you to want to go check it out yourself. And it's not all traveling. I mean, behind the scenes of music videos from over the years, tours, even around America, showing how much can go wrong. You know, it's really high stress, a lot of drama that goes on. So I'm kind of documenting what it is to work on a film set, what it is to be a traveling musician. There's so much that goes into it that people don't see. You just see that 1 hour of the day on the stage, but you don't see other 23 hours of mass chaos. So I'm just documenting. And I think it's, you know, kind of time capsulation of what's happening, because I think it will always be evolving and changing. And this is really a moment where you can see something that's, you know, really crazy to experience. And I'd love for people to get a glimpse into that window.
Yeah,
awesome.
Absolutely.
I know you did say you hated going to America, but you do have it, or not hate it, but at least savor it.
I hate
it. You hate it. Yeah. Let's clarify real quick. Hate it. You do have an American tour coming up though. I know you're coming to Chicago soon. You throw an indie date on there, maybe?
Trying to, bro. The agents aren't really giving me much wiggle room, but I'm trying my best to get out there. If not, come to Chicago. If you guys happen to be free, we'd love to invite you guys to come out. But
get some flare pants and go see you there.
Yes, bro. I would love to see that. I'd love to meet you guys in person and show you some of my belly dance moves, because this shit is
hell yeah. I'll be taking notes.
But yeah,
awesome. Thank you for sitting down with us.
Yeah, of course. It's gonna be a crazy tour. You know, everything under the sun, no expectations, just mass chaos. And it's gonna be my last tour ever. So if you want to see it, this is the time.
We're not expecting anything less. Awesome. Well, thank you very much for sitting down with us, Oliver.
Thank you guys. Have a great day.
You too. Good luck.
Bye.
Peace.